And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final. The week is starting off right. Monday night and 2K Sport. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's Cooper missing. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. The shot by Barlow, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Out of bounds, Florida takes possession. And Florida making a change here. James is checked in. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Cooper, rejected by Harris.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the jam by Harris.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wildcats.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Bradley's checked in for Florida. Here's James, rejected by Harris. With some arc, it's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7, he has made 7.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Cooper. Can they get it? Goes up again. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Cooper. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Takes it from 10. It doesn't go for him. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 19 points and an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Wildcats up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got the great one. Monroe is out there with lights out. Then there's Harris. And it's Harris in at the 2. And for Florida, we've got Brown. Rain Man is out there with James. And it's Papadopoulos in at the 2.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Monroe against James. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Monroe.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
It's deflected. And they recover it. And the jam by Harris.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And stolen by Harris.
Remaining first half, 2 minutes.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success. DA, thank you.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team.
Oh!
My goodness.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Pass to Morgan. Florida moving that ball around. Brand passes to Brown. Over Harris, and once again off the mark by Florida.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Wildcats delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your
Taking a look here at Florida. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Wildcats.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Great one out there with lights out. Then there's Harris. Then there's Monroe. And it's Harris in at the 1. So that's who Chauncey Billups.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Cooper the pass to Edwards. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shot clock at 5. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Edwards passes to Cooper. Looking to get it going. Rejected by Harris.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Newman. Cooper against Harris. To stop the run. And it's Cooper missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. James checked in for Florida. For Florida, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Newman, the pass to James. Here's Newman. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Cooper. Nothing on the board. And once again off the mark by Florida.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out of bounds, Florida takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Harris against James. To the middle to end the cold streak. Misses at the rim. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Wildcats running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All of it.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Monroe on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Here's Monroe. Rollins grabs the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Florida making a change here. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brand passes to Newman. Here's Cooper, rejected by Harris. And that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession. So it's Florida now. Shot clock at 2.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Driving in, and another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now a timeout called by Ford. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Edwards. Here's Cooper, and just miss after miss right now.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's Edwards. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession.
Florida ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clock at 2, and once again off the mark by Florida.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wildcats.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give yet another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe had more in a single game.
Hits it again. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him.
And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points and nabbing another steal.
He's making history.
Again, what an avalanche.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game